Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Burns' TOEFL Show. Today, in TOEFL Writing Sentence Building, we're looking at an English grammar point that even advanced learners find confusing. Our big question today is this: should the which word go at the beginning of the sentence or in the middle? Let's look at two examples. How old do you think I am? Do you know how old I am? Both sentences are correct, but these are incorrect. How old do you know I am? Do you think how old I am? The sentence structure looks almost the same. The only difference is the verb, think versus know. So why does changing the verb force the which word to move? The reason is simple. These verbs ask different kinds of questions. 1. Do you know? Yes or no question. When we say, do you know how old I am? We are asking whether you know or not. The answer should be yes or no. Because it's a yes or no question, the sentence cannot start with a which word. Instead, it must start with an auxiliary verb like do. The which word is embedded inside the sentence as part of a noun clause. The structure is do you know plus which word plus subject plus verb question mark. Examples of similar verbs include verbs of knowledge or fact such as know, remember, understand, tell, find out. These verbs introduce a noun clause, not a direct which question. 2. Do you think? Opinion question. Now look at this sentence. How old do you think I am? Here, we are not asking yes or no. We are asking for your opinion. The answer might be 25 years old, 30 years old, 100 years old. Since we are asking for the actual answer to the which question, the which word must come at the beginning. The structure is which word plus do you think plus subject plus verb question mark. Verbs that work like think include believe, suppose, guess. These verbs ask for real answers, not just yes or no. Summary. Do you know how old I am? Yes or no question. How old do you think I am? Real which question. The verb determines where the which word goes. All right, now let's see if you really understood today's lesson. Let's try 10 practice questions together.
Question 1. There is a stranger standing by the gate. We have the words you, think, is, who, that, do, man, question mark. First, we identify our usual suspect, the phrase, do you think? The remaining words are is, who, that, and man. Since man is a singular countable noun, it needs a determiner, which is that. This gives us that man. So we have the statement order, that man is who. The standalone question for this is, who is that man? Now we merge do you think and who is that man. For that, we follow a specific order. Because of think, the interrogative, who moves to the very front. Next, we insert the main question, do you think? Finally, we use normal word order for the rest, subject followed by verb, giving us that man is. Put it all together and we have, who do you think that man is? Question 2. We're completely lost and it's starting to rain. Words given, should, do, what, you, suppose, we, do, question mark. First, we identify our usual suspect, do you suppose. Now let's look at the remaining words, should, what, we, and do. So the statement order would be, we should do what? As a standalone question, the order would be, what should we do? However, because suppose is a verb of opinion, the interrogative what must move to the very front. When we combine it with do you suppose, the rest of the phrase follows normal word order, we should do. The final answer is, what do you suppose we should do? Question 3. The tire tracks lead toward the woods. Words given, way, which, think, they, do, did, go, went, you, question mark. First we have do you think. Looking at the rest, which, way, they, and went. Here, way is a singular countable noun needing a determiner, which is which, giving us the phrase which way. So we have the statement order, they went which way. As a standalone question, it would be, which way did they go? But because we are using a verb of opinion, the phrase which way, it jumps to the front. We then use normal word order for the subject and the past tense verb, they went. The final answer is, which way do you think they went? Question 4. This vintage car is beautiful, but it's in rough shape. Words given, cost, how, will, do, much, imagine, you, it, question mark. First, we identify do you imagine. The remaining words are cost, how, will, much, and it. How and much go together. The subject is it, and the verb phrase is will cost. Cost needs an object. How much can function as a determiner or pronoun. Here it is used as the object of cost. So we have the statement order, it will cost how much. As a standalone question, we would ask, how much will it cost? Because we are using a verb of opinion, how much moves to the beginning of the sentence. After do you imagine, we switch to normal word order, it will cost. The final answer is, how much do you imagine it will cost? Question 5. Sarah just ran out of the room covering her face. Words given, is, why, do, think, you, crying, she, question mark. First we have do you think. The remaining words are why, she, is, and crying. Normal word order would be she is crying why. As a standalone question, the order is why is she crying? When we combine it with do you think, why moves to the front. The rest of the sentence follows normal word order, she is crying. The final answer is, why do you think she is crying?
Question 6. I need to return these books before the weekend. Are, where, familiar, located, with, you, the, is, library. First, we identify the main question, are you familiar with? The remaining words are where, located, the, is, library. So the statement order should be, the library is located where? As a standalone question, the order is, where is the library? However, when we combine this with, are you familiar with, the where phrase becomes a noun clause, acting as the object of the preposition with. Therefore, we must use normal word order. The library is located. The final answer is, are you familiar with where the library is located? Question 7. The boss looks very angry and is calling for a meeting. Tell can us what he, you wants. First we have can you tell us. Tell is a pattern for verb that needs both an indirect object and a direct object. Here, us is the indirect object, so we still need a direct object. The remaining words are what, he, and wants. As a standalone question, we would ask, what does he want? When combined with can you tell us, the question becomes a noun clause led by what. We switch to normal word order, he wants. The final answer is, can you tell us what he wants? Question 8. The house was empty when I arrived at noon. Remember, you, do, they, left, when. First, we identify the question, do we remember? The remaining words are when, they, and left. As a standalone question, it would be, when did they leave? When combined with do you remember, the when clause acts as the object. We use normal word order, they left. The final answer is, do you remember when they left? Question 9. I've been pressing every button, but nothing is happening. Explain, can, how, you, works, this. First we have, can you explain? The remaining words are how, this, and works. As a standalone question, the order is, how does this work? When we combine this with, can you explain, the question becomes a noun clause. We must use normal word order, this works. The final answer is, can you explain how this works? Question 10. I found this old key in the kitchen drawer. It, no, which, do, you, does, door, it, opens. First, we identify the main question, do you know? Now, let's look at the remaining words. Which, door, it, and opens. Since it refers to the key, the phrase it opens makes sense. Opens what? The door. Because door is a singular countable noun, it needs a determiner, which is which. This gives us the interrogative phrase, which door. As a standalone question, the order would be, which door does it open? However, when we combine this with do you know, the question transforms into a noun clause, acting as the object of know. In this structure, we must use normal word order. It opens. The final answer is, do you know which door it opens? That's a wrap for today. Today we learned an important rule about WH questions with verbs like think, suppose, and know. Remember, verbs of opinion, such as think, suppose, and imagine, push the WH word to the front of the sentence. But verbs of knowledge or reporting, like know, remember, explain, and tell, introduce a noun clause, so we use normal word order after the verb. Keep practicing these patterns, and soon they'll feel natural. See you next time on Dr. Burns' TOEFL Show.